The culture, of course, like we talk about things, we try to do it, and I'm involved with the Pakistani community here, and we do a lot of activities through our organization. We used to have the Bazm Khayam that I had it in Pakistan. I revived it here, and I had Mushaira organized and literary Sham Kaha, laughter, evening of laughter, those kind of things. And currently, I'm involved with Pakoli, Pakistani American Community of Long Island, and we do a lot of activities. That is, especially for Pakistani American community. One of them is Pakistan Day, which is one of the largest crowd that we get, about 12 to 15,000 people in Eisenhower Park every August. So we are connected, trying to provide a platform to all Pakistanis living in this country, in our small world that we have in Long Island and Queens and five boroughs. And so we're trying to keep it alive through some social organization, and there are some religious organization also working to keep our religious background intact also. And so there are things that are happening. Um, what we what I think should happen in next 10 years, that should help, uh, because I live here, and then you can add on to this, is that we have, mashallah, a lot of mosque in almost every town. Some town have even two mosques. And we have built nice buildings, which is great. But what is missing is, right now, is a community center that accommodate even those people who go to the mosque rarely, or few times, but with the community center that can attract and include all those Muslims that who do not pray five times, but they are Muslim, and then if there is any issue, they will stand by Muslim community. So that community center is on the way. A lot of people are thinking about it, and hopefully in next 10 years we will see a community center in somewhere in Long Island or five boroughs. But what you can add to this vision that
You
I
see,
have.
many things come up by themselves. You don't plan, you don't uh, foresee that it will happen. But since there is a feeling that the community should remain intact, so things will come up by themselves. I don't know if children are reading Quran, they are familiar with Arabic alphabets, then Urdu alphabets are not difficult for them at all. Then you have Islamic schools, maybe in those schools you can have Urdu as a language. There are many retired people around, they can take a similar course of few weeks how to teach a foreign language, and they go there voluntarily and teach Urdu for 30 minutes uh, twice a week or something like that. Then some of the universities may pick up Urdu language as one of the language for their, for example, Oriental languages departments or Indian subcontinental languages department, and they can produce some graduates of Urdu language who will be instrumental for furthering the cause of Urdu or education of Urdu for these Pakistani American second generation or third generation children. So it's just possible. You cannot see it now, but things like that may happen. But Urdu may not be the binding force. It is not necessary. The necessary thing is that feeling of community to remain connected. That is the most important thing. Then many cultural aspects would remain alive, food being the most prominent one, but there will be many other aspects also. just as family ties, respect of the elders, and the way you are brought up.
Good.